When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We all have our reasons why we are on this track. Oh, we all have our burdens, yeah, but we just keep on fighting and we never look back. Here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. All you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. want to carry this on your own. Let me be someone you can lean on. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. You don't have to be so strong. You don't have to be so strong. You don't have to be so strong. You carry so much on your own. If you need someone to lean on, you carry so much on your own. If you need someone to lean on, you don't have to be so. You don't have to be so strong. You don't have to be so strong. Don't go through it alone. You don't have to be so strong. Don't go through it alone. You don't have to be so strong. You don't have to be so You don't have to be so strong. You don't have to be so strong.
I keep coming back stronger, stronger and stronger. I keep rising up higher, higher and higher. Been running like a savage, game time automatic. Gotta have it like an addict. It's like winning is a habit. I've been living like a caged up lion. 9 lives gone, but I keep surviving. I keep coming back stronger, stronger and stronger. I keep rising up higher, higher and higher. I'm the legend in the story, chasing down that glory. You can knock me down, but I'm a last round fighter. I keep rising up higher. Got the world on my shoulders, they ain't over till it's over. Got the heart of a soldier, keep coming back stronger, stronger and stronger. I keep rising up higher, higher and higher. I'm the legend in the story, chasing down that glory. You can knock me down, but I'm a last round fighter. I keep rising up higher. I keep rising up higher. Yeah. I've been living like a caged up lion. 9 lives gone, but I keep surviving. I've been living like a caged up lion. 9 lives gone, but I keep surviving. I keep coming back stronger, stronger and stronger. I keep rising up higher, higher and higher. I'm the legend in the story, chasing down that glory. You can knock me down, but I'm a last round fighter. I keep rising up higher. I keep on rising, rising higher. I keep on rising, rising higher. I keep on rising, rising higher. I keep on rising. I keep rising up higher.
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Mama tied my teenage dreams. Now it's nothing wrong with me. The kids are all wrong, the stories are wrong. Heavy metal broke my heart. Come on and let me in. Bruises on your thighs like my fingerprints. This is for to match the darkness that you felt. I never meant for you to fix yourself. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Cold-blooded. Are you ready? Are you ready? Cold-blooded. Are you ready?
Up their heat. Oh, Devil rejected on Dino goes in deep, and Devil rejected is out. He's crashed.
You okay?
Forum at turn
Yeah.
5.
Okay, mate.
I'm the man that walked out of fire.
It's all about being calm.
These guys have an almost fighter pilot mentality.
Goodness, Phoenix Grey is out. And it's the lights out and away we go. Everyone, Kidney Jim is out. Look at this little battle between the Aston Martins have changed positions. On the back of Devil rejected. The Aston Martin and the Alpine. The Aston Martin champion will reject him. Put him on down the inside. Bullet. Oh, they're free wide out. They've been great to set. And once more they have a little niggle, but it is the Mercedes of Wesley that's through. It's your boy Alfie into the slits. Jimmy's using that battery.
I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will survive. Keep on surviving.
It's a difficult circuit. He does tend to get out there quickly, no messing around. Of course, yeah, and the thing is with the new F1 game, it's going to make such a difference as being in clean air as with the new dynamics of the game. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, because I'm on controller as well. But I do like the dynamics of where there's a lot more to it, and the fact that you... yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, they've brought that back. No, I don't. So Johnny Reid will be the first to settle that. Oh, there's a Ferrari. It's Phoenix. It is. On the outlap. So he has jumped right in front, but he's only just in front of Johnny Reid. Is that going to hinder him? Yeah, and they're not really bothered either with the ghosts in the cars. Oh wow. He has. That's a big rookie mistake there. So Johnny Reid in the Alpha Tauri, just coming round turn 10 at the moment. He's on a flyer. Right over the curb at turn 14. He is flat out through there. It's so easy to run wide. In towards turn 15, down towards turn 16 goes the Alpha Tauri into the right-hander, taking that wide line, and into the final straight down the pit lane and to the line for the Alpha Tauri, and it's a 1:20.7 for Johnny Reid. He did. And there's a couple of drivers. Is that Kurt Maestro coming through just to start his flying lap? And then we have a few McLarens coming up to the line. Mum and Ryder, the Swedishman, with a 1:20.0. Demir in the house with a 1:22.0, with One Kidney Jim exactly the same time, Dutch at the same time, and then Red Wildfire in the Alfa Romeo with a 1:22.3, Daddy Cool for 1:22.6, and Dangerous Dave in the Williams with a 1:21.9. Oh, he's definitely made a mistake, yeah. So Top Gotcha is going to be next in the Red Bull as he comes down towards turn 16. The Oracle Red Bull driver into the right-hander, taking that wide line and then diving into the chicane. And DRS enabled, ERS is on for ARC. Top Gotcha in the Red Bull, down towards the line. He goes into the finish line. It's going to be in the 1:24.2, and he won't be happy with that. He will need to improve on that lap time. Kurt Maestro in the Alpine has invalidated it, very easily done around a circuit like Qatar. Phoenix in the Ferrari has invalidated it. He's got absolutely zero ERS and he's going for another lap. Yeah. Yeah, strange from Phoenix. Yeah, I don't really know what his strategy is here, the Ferrari driver. Jonathan in the Aston Martin is going to be next to settle up. He's up towards turn 13, flat through there in 7th gear, and then just drops down ever so slightly in towards turn 14, and then in towards 15, flat out again, and then down towards turn 16. You want to go into around 4th gear, keeping it in 50 Aston Martin, so a high gear through there, onto the curb at the exit. ERS enabled, DRS is on, down towards the line goes the Dutchman. It's going to be in the 121, so 121.4, and it's P3 for the Aston Martin. So a few drivers on outlaps now, Phoenix Gray being one of them, who is behind that Ferrari. No. Yeah, not sure what he's doing there. So, Phoenix Gray, the man from Scotland, is next to set a lap. The number 91 car, being the age of 31. Chris Gray through turn 3 we go, and up towards turn 4. In 6th gear, through turn 4 and in towards turn 5. The two right-handers, very similar to Monza in the Lesmo corners, in towards turn 6 at the left-handed hairpin, and then easy on the throttle as you come out of there. Purple sector 1 for Phoenix Gray. In towards turn 7 we go, and then down towards the S's, that is turn 8 and 9. Through turn 8 we go for the AlphaTauri, and in towards 9 and then 10, the left-hander, nice and tight to the curb for the AlphaTauri driver, going behind that ghosted Ferrari once more, and then up towards turn 12, flat out in 7th gear, low on fuel, the lighter the car, the quicker the lap, and through goes Phoenix Gray in towards turn 13 and 14, flat out through there, and then just eases off the throttle as we go through turn 15 and down towards turn 16. No problems here for Phoenix Gray as he goes into the final chicane at turn 16. The AlphaTauri driver early on the throttle, DRS enabled, it will go to the line. It's going to be a 121 full for Phoenix Gray. Similar, very similar times to Jonathan Curran, and Adams only 2 1,000 slower than the AlphaTauri. You are right, Cinders is going to be next on a lap. Cinders needs a good race here tonight. It's just going to be so difficult with such an open circuit. Ah, interesting. Let's see what he can do on it. So Cinders on his brand new wheel down towards the line, and MSCF1 Cinders with a 123.2. Yeah. Just in front of Cinders by less than 3/100ths of a second. Liam Racing in the Mercedes should be next. So under the lights here in Qatar, the Mercedes driver will be next of Liam Racing. Down to the line he goes. It's going to be a 123.4. Wow, it's getting very close. Yes. Daddy Cool is improving, he's 4 tenths up. There is a Haas driver coming to the line. That is Demir just starting his lap. But Daddy Cool in the Alpine is going to be next. He's used his deployment, to the line he goes. It's a 1:21.9. Wow, what a lap from Daddy Cool. So Demir, the man from Bosnia, will be next in the Haas. He is Adams in the McLaren. He is flying at the minute. The McLaren driver of Adams. And down to the line for the Papaya. And it's going to be a 1:21 flat. That's very good lap time. The McLarens are absolutely on fire. They were last week as well. Yeah. Yeah, great race IQ. It has, and Demir did come through over 1:21.8, which put him P8. So a few of the drivers coming through with the 5-minute marker. 5 minutes to go. Top Gotcha, Dino, there's quite a few drivers, Roadrunner and Phoenix, yet to settle that. Yeah, so a few of the drivers now getting ready. Oh, it's yeah, can only hear me. Ah, right, yeah. So basically, you need to go into your settings and put it as so you have to go in and make sure that your party audio is set on share. So let me just try and find where it will be. What console? You're on PlayStation, aren't you? Yeah. So if you go into the party, the actual party that me and you were in, and then you go onto the 3 dots and go on to voice chat settings, it should have share your voice, and you need to put it on allow.
Oh, allow. There you go. Can you hear me now?
Let me just
Red?
check. Yeah, they can hear you.
Yeah, bonus.
Right, your settings are sorted. 3 minutes to go.
I didn't realise it wrong, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Good job you said something, Red.
Oh no. So we have a few of the drivers now on laps. Johnny Reed's still in the pit lane, Adams in the pits, Mullen Ryder in the McLaren on a lap. The Ferrari driver of Phoenix is also on a lap, but he's invalidated it again. Dino.
He's very, very, very strange with what this Phoenix is doing, because now his first one he went out on softs, and now he's gone out on medium, and he ain't gonna get nowhere near the same pace as these guys on the mediums, unfortunately.
It looks like, for me, it looks like it's just like his first ever league race.
It does. The way he's driving, the way he's driving as well, it does. Thing is, though, it's in my car.
So Cinders will come to the line. He will go again. Dangerous Dave on a lap. The Ferrari driver of Dino is on an outlap. So we'll just try and get up to the front runners now. who are the leaders of the pack. So Phoenix Gray did invalidate his lap time. Then we have a Mercedes. Is that Liam Racing?
Oh, yeah.
It's no, it's Roadrunner.
Roadrunner's
Oh, he's invalidated it.
Validated again as well. I think this is his last chance. He's trying to warm them tyres up, try and get as much ERS as he can, because it does drain the ERS around here as well.
Yeah, ERS is so difficult to manage around this circuit. Dangerous Dave in the Williams coming down towards turn 60 in the very final corner. He is improving, the Williams driver. Dangerous Dave down towards the line. We go down the pit straight to the start finish line, and it's a 1:21.5, and it's up to P7 for the Williams driver. Smalley will be next. He's currently in P14. I think he stays in P14. And the Mercedes of Liam Racing.
What a job by the McLarens though, to split the Alpine. Well, the Alpataras.
Oh, they've done an incredible job there. So the Dutch, there's still a lot of drivers on outlaps, so it's difficult to find where we're up to here.
I think Roadrunner is literally the last one to set a lap pretty much.
Dino up to P5 in that Scuderia as well. What a lap from him.
Get in there, Dino.
Fantastic lap. And then onto the Red Bull. That is one kidney Jim. He is 1.5 tenths up as he comes round turn 16, the final corner. DRS enabled. ERS is on for the Oracle Red Bull driver. One kidney Jim down towards the line. It's a 1:21.7 and it's up to P10.
Behind him, and he's done a 1:23.7 up to P18.
Up to P18 for the Mercedes driver. Then comes the Aston Martin. That's Jonathan on an outlap. Then the Haas driver of Demir is going to be next. The Bosnian to the line. Goes P5 for Demir. What a lap time. A 1:21.3. And then I think
Johnny's just coming round as well now.
it is. The checkered flag has been waved here in Qatar.
And Johnny goes quicker though.
So Johnny Reid, the man from Northern Ireland, pole position once again. Will it be to the line? It's a 1:20.3 for the AlphaTauri driver. What a lap time!
I think Adams has pulled out of his lap as well, by the looks of it.
Kurt Maestro up to P5, and his teammate Danny Cool will be next. Stays P13. And the other McLaren, that is, yeah. So it looks all to be done. There's still a few drivers. Jonathan,
like, zip 0.8 up. He's not got up by much, but I think he might have just lost a bit of time as well.
round the final corner for the Aston Martin driver of Jonathan Curran, the Dutchman. Can he go any higher than P8 for the start of this Grand Prix? Stays in P8, and that is it. Devil rejected. Your qualifying is over. Johnny Reid on pole.
Very quick lap as well. Very, very quick lap. Johnny's a force to be reckoned with, though.
Oh, yeah.
He's a very good driver.
1:20.3 is an unbelievable time, but it's very close with the rest of the pack. 0.4 of a second separating P2 to P8. But it is Johnny Reid that is on the top step once again under the lights here in Qatar.
I'm just going to go toilet, mate. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll have a 5-minute breather anyway. So, the start of your Grand Prix, Johnny Reid, the man from Northern Ireland, will start on pole position once again. Then comes Adams alongside him on the front row of the grid in the McLaren. What a lap from him. His Swedish teammate of Mum and Ryder in the McLaren on the second row of the grid in P3, and then the Scotsman of Phoenix Gray in the AlphaTauri in P4. Two teams occupy the top four here in Qatar. Kurt Meister in the Alpine in P5 on the third row of the grid alongside him. Demir, the Bosnian, in the Haas in P6. On the fourth row of the grid, it's Dino F2 in the Ferrari in P7 and Jonathan Curran in the Aston Martin, the Dutchman, alongside him in P8. On the fifth row of the grid, it's Dangerous Dave in the Williams, the British driver in P9, and then the South African of Jazzaboy in the Alfa Romeo completes your top 10 for the Qatari Grand Prix.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fast-paced world of MSC F1 Esports. Join us as we witness the world's top talent battle it out in the ultimate virtual racing showdown. Get ready for heart-stopping moments, breathtaking overtakes, and unforgettable memories. This is MSC F1 Esports. Let the race begin.
See, for the Hungarian Grand Prix, and it's lights out and away we go!
Good evening, my people up in the chandeliers. Dining, the menu is blood, sweat, and tears. Everybody ready, raining down confetti. Champions are born right now. Ain't about the glamour, click goes the hammer. Run when you hear that sound. Heroes never die. Gonna make it to the finish line. We know we survive.
Excellent job, mate.
Slide. Their dreams just keep dripping out of their golden cups. I'm starving, leftovers ain't enough. Ain't about the royals, they do nothing for you. All you got is you right now. Who's gonna falter? Who is gonna conquer? Better never count me out. Heroes never die. Gonna make it to the finish line. We know we survive, even if we crawl to the finish line. I won't believe it, underdog dreaming. Don't need no tears, world's gotta say it. Heroes never die. Gonna make it to the finish line. Gotta make it to the finish line. Every day, every day. Gotta make it to the finish line. Gotta make it to the finish line. Every day, every day. Heroes never die.
See, we'll look for a move on Jonathan. Here comes the McLaren of DMT. Oh, he goes left and then to the right, and he makes the move. That was clean, crisp, and quality racing from the McLaren driver up to P6. Then was round, oh my God!
Heroes never die. Gonna make it to the finish line.
That's enough. Phoenix Gray once again has shown
You are the new champion of the world.
gentlemen, the new season of MSC F1 Esports is here. Season 3.
Stronger, stronger and stronger.
And it's the lights out and away we go.
Higher and higher. I'm the legend in the story, chasing down that glory. I keep rising up higher. I keep rising up higher. Are you ready? Are you ready? Cold-blooded. Are you ready? Are you ready? Cold-blooded. Are you ready? Are you ready? Cold-blooded. Are you ready?
In up the heat. Demo rejected on Dino, goes in deep, and Demo rejected is out. He's from
You okay?
Forum at turn 5.
Okay, mate. I'm the man that walked out of fire.
It's all about being calm. These guys have an almost fighter pilot mentality.
Goodness, Phoenix Gray is out. And it's the lights out and away we go. Everyone, Kidney Jim is out. Look at this little battle between the Aston Martins have changed positions. On the back of Devil rejected. The Aston Martin and the Alpine. The Aston Martin champion will reject him. Putting him on down the inside. Goes to Scully. Oh, they're free wide out. They've been great to 10. And once more they have a little niggle, but it is the Mercedes of Wesley that's through. It's your boy Alfie into the slits. Jimmy's using that battery.
I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will survive. Keep on surviving.
Oh, fuck's sake. Oh. Knife, I'm going to be joining the race, so they've got a... Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that.
What are you doing, joining the race, mate?
Yeah, just to fill up the fucking last seat, and I don't want him to get...
Yeah,
I don't want
Sam.
him to... Yeah. Alright, mate, I'll talk
Alright,
to you soon.
no worries, take care, mate. Bye.
Take care, buddy.
is time for the Grand Prix, and here's the circuit. They will race round for 57 laps, 5.4 kilometres, 3.3 miles in length, 16 turns and 1 DRS zone to play with for the drivers. We saw plenty of frenetic action, and let's remind you of some of the action that we had from the Seoul Qatar Grand Prix. This was Vettel versus Daniel Ricciardo, and that line can rubber in as the Aston Martin got past the McLaren back in 2021. We journey to turns 6 and 7 now, and this was Perez who finished 4th on that day with a move on Leclerc, diving to the inside of the hairpin, and after a bit of wheel-to-wheel racing, it was close between the two of them, but Perez was able to get ahead on the fresher tyres. It is the soft, the medium and the hard, but the main story of the weekend so far, that the C3, the C2 and the C1 tyre, well, it's not about the compounds, it's about the maximum stint life for each tyre. 18 laps is the maximum.
So we are going to get going shortly in the race. Unfortunately, they were rejected, as had to go and race. So it's just me back on comms. Unfortunately. So we will start very shortly. And it should be a cracker. Here we go, this is it for round 5 here at MSC for the Qatari Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go. Phoenix Gray's out, Johnny Reed is out. What happened? Oh, they've all retired. What has happened? Looks like we're restarting again. Something happened. Here we go. Third time lucky. I'm sure it will be all smooth sailing, smooth operator. Here we go. For round 5 here in Qatar for MSCF1. And it's lights out and away we go. Down towards turn 1 we go. Adam's got an amazing start. The two McLarens on the Alpha Tauri. In towards turn 1. Down the inside. Johnny Reid back down the outside. It's the Alpine of Kurt Marshall going out wide. The McLaren of Adams is not giving Johnny Reid an easy time. The Northern Irish driver in front of the British driver in P2. The two McLarens staying in position. Kurt Marshall up in position. Jazzaboy on one kidney. Jim in the Red Bull. Roadrunner in the Mercedes. He's down a couple of positions. Jonathan Curran in the Aston Martin down 9 places. Devil Rejected up 4 and the Scuderia is in front of the Aston Martin and chasing down his teammate of Smalley as well. Kurt Maestro is now up into the podiums in the Alpine, but lets Mum and Ryder back through in the McLaren. Phoenix Gray is down 1 place in the Alpha Tauri and Dino F2 in the Ferrari in P6. Dangerous Dave chasing him down, already up 2 places, and the Dutchy in the Haas up 3 places into P8 and in front of his teammate who is down 3 places. What a start to the Qatari Grand Prix. The Dutchy on Dangerous Dave in the Williams. Yellow flags at Jonathan Curran that is round again. What is going on? Devil Rejected has spun it. Jonathan down 10 places. We have dramas on lap 1, but it is Johnny Reid that now starts to pull away from Adams in the McLaren. The Dutchy on Dangerous Dave. We've got one kidney Jim on Jazzaboy, the South African driver in the Alfa Romeo in P10 and currently in front of the Red Bull. Here comes one kidney Jim into the slipstream. Is he going to be able to make the move? Dangerous Dave is trying it on Dino. Dangerous Dave down towards turn 1 for the Williams driver. Then we got the Haas who's trying to go down the inside of the Scuderia. Pushes in wide. The wheel to wheel is to go in towards turn 2 and down towards 3. The Ferrari has lost a position. He might lose another to the Haas teammate, but he just slots back in behind him. The Alfa Romeo is there of Red Wildfire as one kidney Jim just goes out wide. Under the lights here in Qatar looks spectacular. The Alpine of Kurt Marshall got a really good start. Johnny Reid is on fire once again. We have a little bit of a gap opening up to Liam and Daddy Cool. We also have Smalley there, and Red Wildfire in the Alfa Romeo is down to P14. Cinders, Jonathan, one kidney Jim. Mum and Ryder with a 3 second already. What has happened there? This circuit is really unforgiving. And the McLaren driver is finding out the hard way, but we are about to have DRS enabled very shortly. It is Dangerous Dave in the Williams who's going to try and chase him down. Johnny Reid with the fastest lap of this Grand Prix so far. We have the Haas. Look, the views are just amazing. Here comes the Alpine. Just having a little sneak peek down the inside of the Mercedes. Got a really good exit actually for Daddy Cool. Smalley in the Aston Martin. And we do have a Ferrari there making a move on a Mercedes. Roadrunner coming right back at Devil Rejected. They're having a nice little squabble here. The Ferrari's going to try and cut back down the inside. And they nearly touch. They do touch. But it's the Mercedes AMG Petronas that is in front of the Scuderia Ferraris to go up towards turn 4. The Mercedes goes out wide, leaves the Ferrari space. And Devil Rejected is not able to make the move, but he's going to try again. And this is great racing from the pair of them. The Mercedes loses the rears, so does the Ferrari. So competitive between both of them. Can Devil get a better exit than Roadrunner? Remember, DRS will now be enabled. Oh, he's going to go the long way round. Wow. Got to have some balls of steel there. Now here come the McLarens. And Mum and Ryder is going to move up into P2 on lap 4 of the Qatari Grand Prix. Through on his teammate. Is that a little bit of teamwork for the McLarens? Here comes Demir as well on Dino. What an overtake from the Haas. Both powered by the same engine as well. Liam racing. Looking for a little outside move. And Roadrunner will have Devil Rejected chasing him down, but he just backs out and thinks better of it. He'll have to be a little bit more patient than that here. So, Kurt Maestro is into the gravel. The Alpine driver is round on lap 4. And that is so unfortunate for Kurt Maestro, who was having a fabulous race. But as I said, this circuit can be so unforgiving. And Kurt Maestro has found out the hard way. He now has Jonathan on the back of him in the Aston Martin. He will have to just try and shave. Oh, Devil Rejected trying to go down the inside of the Mercedes. He will have to just try and get the grip back in them tyres. Here comes Dangerous Dave on Phoenix Grey. And the Williams driver is through on the AlphaTauri and up to P4. The two Hasses are having a great race so far. I can't wait to see what they can do. And look at this move from the Alfa Romeo. To the right she goes. And Red Wildfire is up to P12. That is Cinders in the Williams losing 2 positions on Kurt Maestro and Jonathan. Jonathan back down the inside. The Dutch driver on the Alpine. Round the outside. Down the inside goes the Alpine. They're going to switch it back round for the next chicane. And the Aston Martin will have to slot back in behind Kurt Maestro. Liam in the Mercedes. Oh, he goes a little bit wide there. There's Jonathan. He is finally through, but how long can he hold it for before Kurt tries to come back at him? Remember, Kurt Maestro is on the hard tyres, Jonathan on the medium, so completely different strategies for this race as we are on lap 5 now. Demir with that time penalty, that could be costly come the end of this race. And Mum Ryder has got himself another one. Now we know it's a difficult circuit, but Mum Ryder can only be disappointed at himself here. What's going on, Faye Jack? How you doing, mate? So we see this huge DRS train going down towards turn 1. Phoenix Grey has a little look. Doesn't commit to the overtake just yet. What about Liam Racing? And here comes Kurt Maestro on Jonathan. And Kurt Maestro back up to turn 14. Can he do the old switcheroo from Jonathan? The Dutchman showing how it's done. And this is an amazing battle we are witnessing between Jonathan and Kurt Maestro. An unexpected battle, not what we were expecting at the start of this Grand Prix, considering the starting positions. But Jonathan and Kurt Maestro are putting on a right show for us here. And a slight mistake from Smollett. And is he going to do his teammate any favours by holding up that Alpine? We shall see. He's now in an Aston Martin sandwich, Kurt Maestro. And Smalley gets a time penalty as well by going wide. And Kurt needs to disband of him quickly. We go back to the front. And the McLarens. Jonathan with a 3-second time penalty now as well. And the two McLarens, are they going to start to work together? Mum Ryder is in P2 in front of Adams. Dangerous Dave. And Phoenix Grey comes round the outside. The Flying Scotsman. Can he stick it round the outside? He's going to have the inside line in towards turn 2. He does. And they're wheel to wheel, side by side. But the AlphaTauri just has to back out. He now has Demir on the back of him, the Bosnian, the Scotsman. Dangerous Dave leads the pack in the Williams. Also, you've got the other half driver of the Dutchy and Dino F2 in the Ferrari, Jazzaboy in the Alfa Romeo. This is a brilliant DRS train. So the Haas driver of Demir just watches on. And will the McLaren swap places? Is Adams close enough to Mum and Ryder to make the move in towards turn 1? The two papayas. What a fantastic view that is. And I've just got to get a quick screenshot of that. Here comes the Williams, just backs out. What about the Ferrari on the Haas? Roadrunner with a 3-second time penalty. And here comes Jonathan once more on Kurt Maestro. And once again they trade places. And it's the Aston Martin that is now up to P13. The Red Bull of One Kinney Jim still holding off Cinders in the Williams behind. And then we have the Ferrari of Devil Rejected, Roadrunner in the Mercedes chasing him down. And Top Gotcha at the back at the moment. Johnny Reed is still in the lead. And Mum and Ryder in P2. So 1.8 seconds is the gap. Johnny Reed also has a time penalty. So as it stands, Adam would win this Grand Prix. So that is very interesting. I know the undercut is strong around here as well, as the tyres do fall off significantly after that, sort of when it drops off that cliff. Jazzaboy in the Alfa Romeo, the Ferrari runs wide. Is he going to give him an opportunity? And Adams is through. The two McLaren swap places. And look at this now, it's Phoenix Gray on Dangerous Dave. Demir is going to try and go up the inside as well. It's 3 wide. Demir in the Haas goes up the inside. The Williams collides with the Alfa Tauri in the both round. Demir and Phoenix Gray, the Scotsman, the Bosnian, they are rounding into the gravel. At turn 1 here in Qatar, it all ended in disaster. Can you believe it? Wow. Phoenix Gray is now in another battle with Jonathan and Kurt Maestro. But that was inevitable. 3 wide into turn 1 is never going to work. And he clatters into the back of him. Kurt Maestro clatters into Jonathan but slows down to let him back in front. And that is very sportsmanlike. Very great sportsmanship is the word I was looking for. Wow. The two McLarens have been left in the open here. Dangerous Dave in a dangerous battle with Dino F2, who's now up to P4. What a drive the Scuderia is having. Dino, he's going to have to try and defend, and Mum and Ryder is back through. The two McLarens have swapped places, and here comes Dangerous Dave in the Williams to make the move on the Ferrari, and back up to P4 goes the Williams driver. Liam Racing in the Mercedes will make the move on Daddy Cool. Red Wildfire in the Alfa Romeo just there as well. That is the Dutchie into the pit lane. The Haas driver. A beautiful helmet that he's got on there as well. He's having to get a front wing change. Devil Rejected makes the move on Roadrunner. Nothing the Mercedes driver can do about that. One Kidney Jim is on the back of Smalley in the Aston Martin. Daddy Cool is up into P8, so he's having a phenomenal race. Johnny Reed has just started to switch it on now. Daddy Cool with a time penalty, so the Devil Rejected. But Johnny Reed has basically just gone from 4th to 5th gear, and he's now 2.8 clear of the McLarens. Even with them using that DRS to work together, they have got nearly a 7-second gap to the Williams of Dangerous Dave behind. This is unbelievable points for the McLaren duo. Dino will try and get that position back, the same position that he lost on lap 10. He will take back on lap 11, and the Ferrari driver of Dino F2 will make the move on Dangerous Dave, and up to P4 goes the Scuderia. What about Daddy Cool and Red Wildfire? Can they make the move? Here comes Kurt Maestro. Here comes Jonathan. He's going to lunge down the inside the Aston Martin. And the battle continues between the Alpine and the Aston in towards turn 1. Side by side they go. Remember, Kurt Maestro on them hard tyres. He will start to feel better with them longer duration tyres. And Jonathan just slots in behind him. Roadrunner still not able to catch up to Devil Rejected at the moment. So Dino needs to open up that 1 second gap if he wants to stop Dave from making another move, because he needs to take that DRS away from him. Dangerous Dave goes wide. He would have definitely got a warning for that. Dino might just be far enough away to stop Dave from making that attack here. So we shall see. In fact, he's left himself wide open, and Jazzaboy, the man from South Africa, will make the move on the Williams. The Alfa Romeo will have to take the long way round. Dangerous Dave will go up the inside, and he nearly touches. Great racing from the pair of them. The Alfa Romeo will have the inside line in towards turn 2, and up to P5 goes Jazzaboy, but the old switcheroo from the Williams, can he make it stick? He cannot. Red Wildfire is into the pit lane for the undercut. She started on the medium, she's going on to the hards. Dangerous Dave now down to P6, but they are still within DRS range, inside striking distance of the Ferrari, and Dangerous Dave is coming back up the inside of the Alfa Romeo in towards turn 7. Wheel to wheel go the Williams and the Alfa Romeo, and Dangerous Dave gets a time penalty. Jazzaboy stays in front. This might just give Dino what he needs is to go in towards turn 12. The Dutchie on the back of Cinders. Cinders made a mistake. One Williams fighting, the other defending. And he makes a slight mistake, loses the rears. Will the McLaren swap places? We shall see, but the Dutchie is trying to attack at the moment on the Williams. Jazzaboy, Dino is into the pit lane. So Dino is going for that undercut as well. Dangerous Dave a bit too far away. The Dutchie is still urging his way through Cinders. And the Haas driver will make the move. He's going to have to leave the room. He does. Well, Cinders backs out. Great racing from MSC F1 Cinders. Liam racing on Daddy Cool. Daddy Cool just flashing with that ERS. Oh, he nearly lost it there. Demir on one kidney Jim. There's a yellow flag. I don't know who that's for. And Devil Rejected on Smalley. Goes down the inside. Can the Aston Martin switch it back? And Devil Rejected in the Ferrari is making moves here. So he's gone from being in the commentary box to being on the grid, and he's showing his worth here. Phoenix Great with that recovery drive after that spin is in P8 and now on the back of the Mercedes. Red Wildfire is through on Roadrunner. She makes light work of the Mercedes. The two Ferraris in P13 and 14. Jazzaboy gets a time penalty. Here comes Phoenix Grey. In towards turn 14. He does not want to get held up behind this Mercedes car for too long. He will be eyeing up the double overtake here. He wants that one Mercedes and he wants the Alpine in front, but he's going to have to get a good exit out of turn 16. He does get a good exit. The AlphaTauri driver is going to have to use his battery, but look at the straight line speed of Liam in that Mercedes. Nothing that Phoenix Grey can do. He's not going to have enough track to make the move. Liam Racing just backs out from that overtake on Daddy Cool. Smalley in the Aston Martin on the back of the Ferrari. Devil Rejected. And Liam in the Mercedes. Phoenix Grey is still behind Liam Racing. the Season 2 Division 2 World Champion of Phoenix Grey. The two McLaren. Oh, he spun it! Liam spun it, and Phoenix Grey cannot catch a break here in Qatar. Liam lost the race, and Phoenix Grey paid the price. The Alpha Tauri has crashed on lap 14. Johnny Reed and Mum and Ryder are into the pit lane. The Northern Irish driver and the Swedish driver into the pits they go. Dangerous Dave in the Williams follows them in. The South African of Jazzaboy stays out, so does Adams in the McLaren. But Phoenix Grey, can you get any more bad luck? The Williams into the pits. Did he just go from mediums to mediums? Is he going for a free stopper? I think. He can't be doing, surely. Devil rejected. He's coming into the pit lane. Phoenix Grey. Oh, you got to feel sorry for him. Like, literally, he went 3 wide into turn 1 and got spun. And then just from a car in front of him losing the race, he then crashes into them as well. Like, can you look at any words for a race day? But the problem is that the circuit is so unforgiving. Johnny Reed, he doesn't make many overtakes at the front, but he just made one there, through on Daddy Cool. Goes the Northern Irish driver and chasing down Jazzaboy now. Yeah, as I was saying, the circuit is very unforgiving. Adams is now into the pit lane, and you've just got to do what you got to do, but it's so difficult sometimes to keep hold of the car and stop the car from going wide. Dino F2 on the Red Bull. One Kidney Jim holding on. And Jazzaboy is into the lead of this Grand Prix. Mum and Ryder on the back of Jonathan in the Aston Martin. Mum and Ryder got a magnificent exit. The McLaren driver moves to the right. And the Papaya is through on the Aston Martin. Johnny Reed will now chase down Jazzaboy. Mum and Ryder in the McLaren still side by side with Jonathan Curran. The Dutchman in towards turn 1. And the Papaya is through. Dino F2 is now up to P7. We've got a few overtakes being had here. Here comes Liam racing on Dangerous Dave. The Mercedes on the Williams. Red Wildfire is through on One Kidney Jim in the pit lane. Demir on Smalley, the Haas driver, round the outside of the Aston Martin is to go in towards turn 16, and the Bosnian is up to P15, but Smalley surely will have the DRS. It doesn't. Demir nicked that off him as well. Very smart overtake. 6.2 is the gap now. Mum and Ryder trying to make a quick overtake on Kurt Maestro. He does not want to get held up behind this Alpine. And you see how much the undercut works. Mum and Ryder is only 1.6 in front of Adams. They only pitted a lap difference. Here comes Mum and Ryder now on Kurt Maestro. He does not want to rush into this, in towards turn 12. You got to remember, if Kurt Maestro has DRS down towards turn 1, he will struggle to defend it. Here comes Adams on Jonathan. The two McLarens trying to work their way through the grid. Jazzaboy is into the pit lane, and Johnny Reed will go back into the lead of this Grand Prix. Here comes Adams on Jonathan, and Adams in the McLaren is back up to P4. Only the Alpine separates the McLarens. Daddy Cool on the Dutchy. Surely he will make that move with the DRS enabled down towards turn 1. One Kidney Jim on Smalley, still trying to get past the Aston Martin, the Red Bull driver. Daddy Cool in the Alpine will make the move work. Down towards turn 1 we go, and Daddy Cool on the Dutch in towards turn 1 is up to P11. Adams eyeing up the Alpine. There is literally overtakes everywhere. It is brilliant to watch. Phoenix Grey from Smalley as he goes into the pit lane. So One Kidney Jim can relax a little bit. Adams on Kurt Maestro. So Adams, he's now 2.4 behind his teammate He needs to disperse of this Alpine in front. Now or never, really. Here comes Adams on the Alpine, and the McLaren driver is going to make it look easy before he even gets to the line. He is through and back into the podium positions. Dino is through as Jonathan goes into the pit lane. Red Wildfire also, as well as Liam goes into the pit lane. 3-second time penalty for the Dutchie. Roadrunner wants to stick within DRS range of Devil Rejected. The grid is quite spaced out now. And Roadrunner, he's eyeing up that Scuderia in front with 11 laps to go here in Qatar. The gap between the McLarens. Remember, I think Mum and Ryder really has to help his teammate of Adams here, because Adams does not have a time penalty. Phoenix Grey on Liam Racing. Phoenix Grey goes round the outside in the AlphaTauri. Not a single DNF in this race. Top Gotcha with that time penalty. Here comes Roadrunner on Devil Rejected. Is he going to get him before turn one? The Mercedes driver will take the long way round. Will he switch it back? He doesn't. So he'll have to wait for a better opportunity. But then you've got to think as well, if Mum and Ryder wants to keep P2, he has to open up a 6-second gap to his teammate. Kurt Maestro is finally into the pits. That will move Dino back into P4. Let's just have a look at tyres. So Kurt Maestro finally pits. The Dutch has done 8 laps on them softs. And penalty is 6. So Jazzaboy back up to P6. Demir with that time penalty. Red Wildfire up to P7. The 2 Alfa Romeos in P6 and P7. What a Grand Prix they're having. The 2 Alpines in P8 and P9. The 2 Hasses in P11 and P12. The 2 McLarens in P2 and P3. Top Gotcha, the first DNF of the Grand Prix. Where's he lost it? Oh, he's lost it coming out of turn 6. It is so easy to do. Let's just go on board with Jazzaboy and see what happened. And it looks like he's gone right into the wall. Just lost the rears. He looks like he's gone straight on out of turn 6. Really unfortunate for the Red Bull driver. The Dutchie goes into the pit lane after doing 8 laps on the softs. 10 laps to go. So, Liam Racing on Phoenix Grey. He opens that rear diffuser. Opens that rear wing. Is he going to be close enough to make the move? Not this time. And Adams has really closed the gap on Mum and Ryder, his teammate, to now 1.2. Kurt Maestro's left the session. Oh wow, what happened there? He's in P9 as well. He's not in a bad position. So Jonathan will move up. He's just got a time penalty, but he will move up in front of Kurt Maestro in the Alpine, who is now ghosted. Smalley with a time penalty. The gap is now a second. Adams is on fire. Remember, his tyres are a lap fresher. And Liam Racing on the back of Phoenix Grey. Phoenix Grey with a time penalty. Very easily done around here. Adams now 6 tenths Surely he couldn't get within striking distance, could he? Penalty is free for Johnny Reid. Surely he couldn't get within 3 seconds of Johnny Reid. Liam racing on Phoenix Grey. DRS enabled, and here comes the Mercedes driver on the Alpha Tauri and makes light work of the Scotsman, and up to P13 goes the Mercedes. Phoenix Grey will have to try and get him back. Smalley on the back of Cinders, the Aston Martin on the Williams, in towards turn 16 we go. He will have that DRS. The Aston Martin runs wide, and Williams trying to stick to the curb, but the Aston Martin opens up that rear wing. The Williams tries to defend as much as possible, but there's not much you can do. Down towards turn 1, and Smalley up to P18. Phoenix Grey right on the tail. Adams as well. Daddy Cool on the back of Red now within DRS range. Adams on the back of his teammate, and here comes Adams on Mum and Ryder, and the two McLaren drivers have traded places. Adams has been eating away at that gap, and he is finally up to P2. Dangerous Dave on Dino. Remember, Dino doesn't have any penalties. 7 laps to go. Kurt Maestro is now back in his car, which is great to see. We'd never like to see a driver lag out of his seat and start losing positions. What about Kurt Maestro? Is he going to try and get them positions back off Jonathan, who were very sneaky and said thank you very much after taking them positions off him? Here comes Phoenix Grey. The Scotsman will try and take the position back on the Mercedes down towards turn 1. And Phoenix Grey says anything you can do, I can do better. And the Alpha Tauri is up to P13. Liam just slots back in behind him. Remember, Liam racing on them soft compound tyres. Phoenix Grey on the mediums as they move through turn 3 and up towards turn 4. Through the two right-handers they go. Jonathan and Kurt Maestro. These two have had battles all race as well, so it's great to see him continuing that. Oh, look at this. And this is not the first time Jonathan has been in that Alpine sandwich today. Daddy Cool in front, Kurt Maestro behind. What a spectacle they are giving us here. Daddy Cool will try and defend for his life. The Aston Martin is not waiting around. He knows he has Kurt Maestro on the back of him, and he will make that move, swings it back round, switches it down the inside, and the Aston Martin driver with that rear wing open, they're going to go 3 wide, but look at the straight line speed of Kurt Maestro. Incredible. Kurt Maestro moves up to P8. The Aston Martin goes down the inside. Nothing Daddy Cool can do, and it's a 2-for-1 deal. Now Red Wildfire sees this huge train just backing up on her rear diffuser, and I'm sure she'll be thinking, I don't know what to do here. Kurt Maestro is going to go down the inside of turn 4 and moves in front of the Alfa Romeo. Next in line is Jonathan. They are queuing up to attack the Italian car that is the Alfa Romeo. And Daddy Cool is also there. A fantastic battle. And Devil Rejected and Roadrunner, like, it's just the same people continuing to scrap it out all race. It's great. So here comes Roadrunner on Devil Rejected. Jazzboy with a time penalty now as well, and that is Mum and Ryder that goes back through on Adams, and the two McLarens have swapped positions once again. Dangerous Dave is here as well on Dino. The Williams driver on the scooter rear, and Dangerous Dave goes back up to P5. Let's jump straight back on board with that DRS train. It is Kurt Maestro that leads the way, but he's going to leave himself open for an attack, but Red Wildfire does not have the straight line speed. Jonathan in the Aston Martin will look down the inside, goes up the inside. Red Wildfire leaves in the room. Great racing from the pair of them as Daddy Cool just watches on. Red Wildfire will get the inside line in towards turn 2. The Alfa Romeo and the Aston side by side, wheel to wheel, over the curb at turn 3 and up towards turn 4. Nothing to separate them as Jonathan will go down the inside once again through the two right-handers, but the outside line is the quicker line, and Red Wildfire defending for her life. Great racing. Oh, Red Wildfire had a little kick out of the rear wheels, and Jonathan just backs out, thinks better of it. It's got to be patient here, and Daddy Cool will be really enjoying this. He's got a front row seat to this. Oh, nearly a mistake there, Daddy Cool. Trying to be a bit optimistic. Look at this, Jonathan in the Aston Martin, still looking on the back of Red, who's now lost 2.5 seconds to the Alpine in front. But Jonathan will not care. He will just be enjoying. He will be relishing in this battle. We know he loves a good tussle on track. And Jonathan will go for it once more. But this time it's going to be easy. And the Aston Martin driver moves in front of the Alfa Romeo. What about the Alpine? Is he going to try and be cheeky as well? He's just not close enough. Red Wildfire nearly goes down the inside. I think she was a little late on the brakes. And now the Alpine will try and go for the move in towards turn 2. Goes down the inside, but the faster line is round the outside. And Red Wildfire is just able to stick it round there. Smalley on a Roadrunner, the Aston Martin driver on the Mercedes, and he will go round the outside, and there's nothing Roadrunner can do. I think he just thought better of it there. He didn't really want to get tied up in that. So Mum and Ryder is still in P2 with 4 laps to go. Daddy Cool still on the back of Red Wildfire. She has done an amazing job of defending so well here. Roadrunner and Smalley wheel to wheel down in towards turn 1. The Mercedes and the Aston Martin, and Smalley will try and hang it round the outside, but went a little bit too wide, and he left Roadrunner to stay in position in P17, who is now right on the tail of Devil Rejected in that Ferrari in front. This is got to be one of the best races I've watched in a very long time. Here comes Daddy Cool in the Alpine on the Alfa Romeo, and Daddy Cool makes it 3 out of 3, but not without a fight. The Red Wildfire gave every single one of them individually, but she has to now concede position, and down into P10 goes the Alfa Romeo driver. And if you want to know how to defend in a Grand Prix, just watch back the last 3 minutes of the Alfa Romeo. Incredible stuff. The two McLarens are getting very close. They just don't need to make any mistakes here. They're on for a double podium. Cinders with that time penalty down towards turn 15 for the Papayas. Smalley on the back of Roadrunner. They've both got the DRS enabled, but the Aston Martin has got that straight line speed, and they're trying to chase down that Ferrari, but Roadrunner does just enough to stay in front of Smalley. He's doing his own defensive masterclass here. Adams is back through on Mum and Ryder. The two McLarens swap places once more on lap 27 actually. Wow, this race is going way too quick. Red Wildfire on Daddy Cool, and she will try and do her bit. Remember, she's on the harder compound tyres. She will have that DRS to try and take this position back from the Alpine, and the Alfa Romeo is going to waste no time in doing so, and she is back up to P9 and through on the Alpine. Roadrunner, Smalley and Devil Rejected having their own little battle. It doesn't matter what position you're in, it's always so enjoyable to have that little side-by-side action. And I always refer to it as like a game of tennis. Like, if you go into a game of tennis and somebody keeps hitting aces, it's like, yeah, it's great that you're winning, but it's not really exciting. I would rather have a rally and lose the rally in a game of tennis, and that's exactly what it's like when you're battling for positions lower down in the grid. You're having a rally instead of hitting aces, but you're enjoying it more. And here comes Roadrunner to continue that rally on the Ferrari. Devil Rejected not able to make the move this time. Daddy Cool, oh, who's that spinning? That's Liam in the Mercedes that has spun round on lap 27. Daddy Cool on the back of Red Wildfire. Here comes Roadrunner on Devil Rejected. Is he finally going to be able to get through? We know how good Devil Rejected is at defending his position. We've seen it before. We've seen it a few times. Johnny Reed with another time penalty. It doesn't matter. He's so far ahead at this point. But that was another time penalty. Daddy Cool is back through on Red Wildfire in towards turn 1. Smalley is through on Roadrunner. Has Roadrunners, I thought he'd lagged out there. So it is now Smalley's turn. He's through on Devil Rejected as well. What happened? Devil Rejected lost the position to the Aston Martin. Red Wildfire on the back of the Alpine. What about the two McLarens? Adams is way clear of Mum and Ryder. Remember, Mum and Ryder does have a 6-second time penalty. And Johnny Reid is going on to the last lap of this Grand Prix. I think he's on the last lap of this Grand Prix. No, he's just about to go on to it as his teammate sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Devil Rejected is catching up to Smalley. He's got the rear wing open, and the Ferrari driver of Devil Rejected, the Brummy driver, is through and up to P16 and makes an overtake on the Aston Martin. Brilliant stuff. Phoenix Grey. Oh, Liam spun it again. Phoenix Grey's up to P14. What about Dino? Surely he couldn't get P4. He has one lap to do it. The Ferrari driver, he's very close. Johnny Reid is coming into turn 6. He's half a lap away from winning another Grand Prix. Red Wildfire on Daddy Cool. Down towards turn 1 they go. The Alfa Romeo of Red Wildfire back up to P9 on the very last lap of this race. And she might have just done enough to keep that position. Dino will want one more shot at that Williams driver. Johnny Reid, what an amazing performance from the man, the myth, the legend, Phoenix Grey, round the outside of the Dutchie. What a move from Phoenix Grey. The man, the myth, the legend, that is Johnny Reid. The man from Northern Ireland, from start to finish, has been nothing short of superb. But Johnny Reid will come through to win the Qatari Grand Prix. What a drive. Dino will chase down Mum and Ryder, the two McLaren drivers. What an unbelievable performance by Adams and Mum and Ryder. Red Wildfire got a time penalty there on the very last lap of this race. Dino will not be close enough to make the move on Dangerous Dave, and he comes through to P4, but Dino will take it anyway. What about time penalties? Let's just have a quick look, and she will still get the position on Jonathan. Wow, even without a penalty, Daddy Cool will try and chase her down, but it's not going to be enough. Kurt Maestro will come through in P7, Jonathan in P8. Red Wildfire is probably going to take the position off the Aston Martin, comes to the line, and yes, she does. P8 for Red Wildfire. What a Grand Prix. What a race. Here comes Smalley, still on the back of Devil Rejected, who's just defended for his life again. We've seen him put in a defensive masterclass previously, and he did it again. What a drive. Oh, Red said she killed Jim. There we have it. What a race. On the top step is Johnny Reid in the AlphaTauri. Once again, dominant as always. And then we have Adams in P2 and Mum and Ryder in P3. Let's have a look at the final standings. So Johnny Reid is your race winner here in Qatar. Adams in the McLaren takes P2 and his teammate of Mum and Ryder in P3. Dino F2 in P4 and Dangerous Dave in P5. Jazzaboy in P6 and Kurt Maestro in P7. Red Wildfire in P8 and Jonathan in P9. Daddy Cool in P10. Demir in P11. One Kidney Jim in P12. Liam Racing in P13. Phoenix Grey in P14. The Dutchie in P15. Devil Rejected in P16. Small in P17. Roadrunner P18. Cinders P19. And Top Gotcha P20. My driver of the day is going to go to Dino F2 in the Ferrari. I thought he drove a phenomenal race, did exactly what he needed to do, and to get up to P4 was brilliant. So Dino F2 is the driver of the day. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll be back next Tuesday. I've got to go and run and pick up one of the kids. So thank you all so much for the support. Thank you to MSC for having me. Really appreciate it. It's been amazing as always. Thank you to the drivers, and I'll see you next Tuesday.
Sitting heavy on my shoulders. The rain is coming down, it's getting colder. Feels like I'm gonna run out of time. I never thought that I would be the soldier. Can I keep it all together, my composure? Cause I got another mountain to climb. And I feel the darkness right now, yeah. But I really want this somehow, yeah. If I drop, it's more than a vow. Cause this ain't over now. This ain't over now. Sometimes it feels like I'm living a dream, but I know that it's real cause I'm still fighting for it. Yeah, it feels like I'm living a dream, but I know that it's real cause I'm still fighting for it. I guess I got a body on my head now, but I don't even take it like a threat now. That's how they be playing the game. I see the rhythm of the night from the edge now, but I ain't even trying to break a sweat now. Cause I got another dragon to slay. Sometimes it feels like I'm living a dream, but I know that it's real cause I'm still fighting for it. Yeah, it feels like I'm living a dream, but I know that it's real cause I'm still fighting for it. 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 I'm not ever living life from the backseat. I'm like Usain Bolt at the track meet. Try to keep it cool, but I ain't even low key. Got a hundo in my pocket, I ain't roasting. Cause I'm getting back to the basics. What hit me, what hurt me, what made me? Cause maybe this life is worth saving.